The time has come. We can wait no longer for the great masters to return.
Hello everyone, this is Captain Soban. Welcome aboard the Starship in Normal Prize for another episode of Soar the Stars. Okay, so yeah, the end of that last episode. I'm still kind of thinking about this. This episode is recorded right after the last episode, so I haven't been able to read your guys' comments on anything. But from what I was thinking, there's either one of three things that have happened. Either one, the enemy, that faction that died, researched AI and they rebelled and took over their faction. Which if that case is, it's going to get very interesting here soon. Because unless you enslave the AI, and yes, you can actually enslave AI in this game, or give them a chip that makes them non-hostile, so they don't actually rebel, then you won't. Then something like this happens, and there is a chance in this game that you can research AI and not have the ability to enslave or put the chip in. Which then it's just only a matter of time, where the AI rebels and you have to fight them off. So either that happened, or two, one of the most faction that died got overwhelmed by one of the most powerful factions in the game, which that one I believe is still the humans, which are over here. So I don't really think that scenario is right, because that means the humans would have to keep pushing in this direction, and there is a lot of real estate over here that they would have to take over in order for that scenario to be correct. Or three, the Von Neumann have woken up and they're starting to take over the galaxy. That's possible too, because once the Von Neumann get enough resources, then they start advancing off of their home planet and start taking over other planets. So yeah, we're not going to know until quite some time, because I don't even know where that AI was that died. I think I don't know, they might be the one over here. Maybe the Zuul overwhelmed them. I don't think the Zuul is really that powerful though. Speaking of which, I forgot to save. I was so deep in thought that I totally forgot to save after the last episode. Anyways, yeah, see if we go here, our income is now 7, our colonists are 7, our technology is a 7. Okay, so that AI that died must have really had a really bad start, because we're now up to 7, and our technology was worse than them and they died. 6, and now we're a 5 on ships, so we've gotten better. But still, kind of scary. I'm thinking of maybe starting to advance against the Zuuls, because in the last episode I realized that we have a lot of ships here now. So I'm gonna combine them all together into one massive fleet, and we'll figure out what we're gonna do with them. But we have 59 destroyers. I think what I want to do is let's see, since we have this many units, we probably don't need to focus completely on ship construction anymore. Let's focus a little bit on terraforming and a little bit on infrastructure. Try to get these maxed out, because we don't have a whole lot of terraforming left, and just want to kind of get everything going on that planet the way we want to. And if we go down here, yep, we still got these fleets moving in. We got our intel coming in from that planet. I did also, yeah, we figured this out in the last episode. Yep, you guys, I want to move here.
As you say,
It's going to take a couple turns to get there, but they're going to go there and colonize that planet, because that one will definitely be worth it in the future. Not research. We know what we're researching. We're almost done. We're up to 5. I might actually start focusing a little bit more on research to try to push to cruisers, because I do want to get that technology, because we desperately need larger ships. That is one big weakness we have at the moment. So hopefully maybe at the end of this episode we'll have those. But you're still doing fine. You're still building. I'm trying to save up some of my money. We have a couple fleets coming here to defend this planet. And then if we get this planet built back up, we will start to do other things with it. But at the time being, there's not a whole lot going on. I can check our planets real quick. Make sure everything is going smoothly the way it's supposed to. You're focusing on terraforming. Good. You focus on... nope, actually you guys are backwards. You need to focus on infrastructure. You need to focus on terraforming. You're still on terraforming. Yeah, we have a lot of planets that are slowly being developed. You're starting to do good. In our next playthrough, I'll definitely make sure that we do the what do you call it? The multiple colonizer things, because that is definitely helping out. Anyways, I think I'm gonna, before we start attacking the Zuuls, I think I'm gonna wait until we get cruiser technology. That way we have ships that can actually handle their ships. So I think my plan right now is to expand more on the these guys, get more of these planets. This will probably be the last one, because this will push us up to close to $450,000 going to planetary development, and I don't really, that's a lot of money. So we'll probably have to wait for some of these ones to get developed before we start expanding our borders again. But in the meantime, we will play heavy defense on both of these planets. Once this one starts getting developed, we'll build more defenses on it. But in the meantime, you guys... Oh yeah, you can't get repaired yet. Planet's not developed enough. But yeah, that's going up so quickly. It's so nice. Wish I knew about that. Wish I knew about that. Anyways, you are pretty much developed. Nice. You are making us money. You're building yourself a fleet. Once that fleet gets done, I'll probably move it here and then start construction of another fleet. At the time being, this is about all we can do, so let's go ahead and end our turn. The humans are still taking the longest to process. So, yeah. Okay, so the Chosen have showed up. I'm dumb and I forgot to actually make our fleet. I wasn't expecting them to show up. My bad. But let's see, which fleet do we want? Oh, we definitely want to use this fleet. So we'll have to bring them in manually. But they brought 29 cruisers in. They really, really want this planet. Really, really do. So let's go ahead and fight them. Oh, cool. They actually are still in the fleet. Good. I forgot to move my missiles, though. Colonizer, get down here. Drone frigate. Missiles. Okay, we do have our little defense satellites out here now. I don't know why some of these actually don't go where they're supposed to go. Could be just because of the fact that I had a lot of fun things. Alright boys, let's move out. Oh, we have 7 missile frigates. Okay. Okay, please tell me it didn't do the one thing. It did. I hate when Sword of the Stars glitches like this. See, every once in a while, I don't know if you guys ever get this bug, but it makes it to where the enemies spawn on the other side of the planet than you. So as someone who is playing heavy defense... Oh, that satellite is dead. Someone who is playing heavy defense, this makes it pretty difficult. Alright, everyone. Get over here. Everyone, focus on that ship. Do as much damage as you can. We must stall until we get cruisers. Hey, you guys get up here. We're definitely going to need more drone frigates. So assault frigates get down here. Let's focus heavily on our drone frigates. Or, yeah, on everything on our drone frigates. Boop. Boop. I am expecting to lose a lot, so that's going to happen. Go ahead. Hello there, giant ship. Oh, they killed our planet. Dang it! It's a constant struggle of keeping this planet going. The good news is it is rich in resources. Come on, this ship is almost dead. Is this? I think this is the command ship. It looks different. Good. Kill the command ship. So like I said, the satellites really didn't do much. They stalled a little bit of time, but other than that, that's all they did. We've still got one more minute. Alright guys, kill this one. He's almost dead. Do a little bit of damage. These guys, there you go. They're getting powerful. Whoops. Overwhelm them with drones! Which one is the... There you go. Kill this one. This one has the little thingy on top. I'm assuming he's the command guy. Oh, he's almost dead. Boom. Good. I'm sure they have more than one with a fleet this big. I mean, we did some damage. We did lose our planet, unfortunately.
System
30 destroyers, oh my god. Oh boy. Ah, here we go. One ship built. Engaged enemy. Okay, cool. So this is normally supposed to be down there, but it pops up here at the end of the battle. Alright. We've engaged the enemy at the system. The colony was destroyed. I know 86 billion people were killed. Blah, blah, blah. Infrastructure reduced by 16. 62 resources were added from the battle. 42 ships were destroyed. 2 defense platforms were destroyed. And 6 enemies. Wow. We only killed 6. That is, Ooh, baby. Do we have cruisers yet? We really need cruisers. Killed 6 of them. Wow. To be fair, drone frigates really aren't designed for close combat like that. I didn't design them for, you know, ship-to-ship combat. I designed them to stay far away and use their drones to assist. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Now, I could waste a colony colony ship to colonize this planet. I don't think I'm going to, though. Was the climate hazard adjusted at all? Nope. Okay. Well, you guys have swarmers on your planet, so we're not really going to do something like that. You are waiting on these to get you back. Yeah, we really got to get the climate thing down. I mean, it's getting better, and it'll start getting better pretty quickly, because a lot of these planets, except for this one, have a really low industrial output. And we're just waiting on their planet to actually grow. This one's gotten... Okay, so this one's gotten a pretty good boost. Nice. Okay. Oh boy. What to do? So that entire fleet... Well, to be fair, that entire fleet I had was like my first units. They didn't really have all of the, you know, bells and whistles that the new ones have. How much longer until Cruiser's done? 2 turns. I might just focus completely on research. It's still going to take 2 turns, though. Even if I do focus completely on research. We need those cruisers. Because the Chosen are definitely continuing to improve their weapons. Let's see if there's anything new that we know about them from that battle. Nope, still using fusion. They haven't built dreadnoughts yet, thankfully. Oh boy. But yeah, that's one of the things that frustrates me about Sword of the Stars, where I think I've noticed it only happens if I have satellites. Sometimes it will start you on the other side of the planet compared to the enemy, instead of head-to-head like it's supposed to. And situations like this, it can really be annoying. I mean, it probably made it to where we saved some ships because it took us a while to get there, but they were able to do a lot more damage to the planet and satellites than they normally would. So that's just a little bit frustrating. But I've noticed this was one of the first planets that we built satellites on, and that's the first time I've had that glitch in this playthrough. So I think it has something to do with defense satellites. Alright, you need to build me a fleet. We need 2 commanders, drone frigates, other frigates, 3 and 3.
Yes, my Khan.
It still puts us at 2? It still does. Alright, cool. Okay, you build a fleet. You have a fleet. You move it in. You don't have enough fuel. Build your tankers.
The time has come. Increase the flock.
Don't forget your tankers. So our technology, our low technology is definitely starting to show. But as long as we can keep them from getting more planets, we will slowly start weakening the Zuul. Because that's one of their major weaknesses, is if they can't expand, then these planets slowly lose resources, and over time they might be able to compensate it for research, but over time it'll give us an advantage. Now, the only problem about doing that is if we try to capture that planet, we're going to have an industrial disadvantage because of the fact it has no resources. That can go up over time from battles. But anyways, this fleet's not doing too bad. They have another fleet coming back in down here, which sucks. I don't really know how I want to handle this. You're a nice juicy planet for the Zuul, so I definitely want a defense system there. And you're growing. Can I repair things yet? Nope. So I can't move that fleet. And we're kind of too far away from the main planet to do anything, to like build a large fleet there and bring it here. It'll take forever. But not much we can do right now. I want to bring in reinforcements for this one, but we might... They can't colonize it. Or if they can, it'll take a really long time. So we might be able to move our guys out of here.
As you say, Morrigi.
Rescue what we can. Move them out. And then... Yeah, let's rebuild our colony ships here. Give me 5.
The shipwrights stand ready to build.
We got 4 tankers here, so we should be good. So what we're going to do is we're going to retreat our fleet here because we're not going to be able to stop these Chosen. This planet is probably too polluted for them to colonize, so they're not going to care about actually keeping this planet. They just want to prevent us from growing and probably use that as a reference point for these planets. So we're going to retreat, get our fleet built back up. I can't build anymore, otherwise I'm going to go under 5 million. And we will push the advance back to this planet and get it back. Now this one, I don't know where they're going to bring here. It's probably a scouting fleet. They might focus more heavily on getting this planet going. Because I know they want these planets for the resources. They have over 5,000. I think that's why the Zuul are targeting it. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. And then once these get here, we get this planet captured. I might bring that fleet back down here. So you can't make it until these guys come and colonize this and get you guys refueled. And then once this fleet's going, we'll move it back here. So yeah, definitely once we get cruiser technology, I'm going to focus heavily on building up a cruiser fleet here to try to stop the Zuul from advancing. But let's go ahead and end our turn. We will find a way to get the Zuul out of this place. The Zuul... Ooh, Zetian. That must be the Zuul. No, the Zuul is the Chosen. I don't know who this is. The humans? Excuse me? How does this work? Oh, you're fighting the light defense platforms that are still on that planet. Yeah, go ahead and destroy them.
System update.
Yes!
Do not fly, my gun. Without fuel. We have the answer, Morrigi.
How can we fly my con without fuel? Did I do something stupid? You have fuel. Well, we'll figure that out here in a bit. We finally got cruiser technology. Yes! Which means we can also get data century, which allows us to build cruiser class commander ships, which is probably something that we might rush. And then we can also get boarding pods. Small shuttles designed to deliver squads of soldiers to enemy ships and cut through the holes so they can enter. Once aboard, the troops will try and subdue the crew and enslave their guns to their own fire control system, turning the enemy ship into an immobile weapons platform. That's probably not a bad idea. The enemy ships are very powerful compared to us, so that's probably not bad, but we can also get salvage technology. Small and efficient robotic disassembler and construction systems allows a ship to salvage wrecks from metal and technology as well as repair friendly vessels. This is essential for keeping your ships alive when you're in combat fighting the enemy. That's another one reason Another reason why we haven't actually fought the enemy planets yet. I don't have a way to repair my ships after combat. And this allows it to where if we have some of these in our fleet and we destroy some of the enemy ships, there's a chance we can get a hidden research and get some of their technology. So that's nice. And then we also have the biological transfer, a system of placing entire environmental biomes in stasis for transport above cruiser class hulls. This allows colony ships to literally carry pieces of their homeworld to new colonies for a head start in terraforming. So this gives you a big head start in climate hazard whenever you use that. So that's cool. And then we also get we didn't get heavy beams. Normally we get heavy beams when we research cruisers. Weird. We do get corrosive missiles now. A large missile capable of dispersing a cloud of powerful molecular acid containing its many spears that bind to a passing ship's hull and eat into it, causing damage over time. Requires a large turret mount. So we got that. And oh yes, drone squadrons. Yes, this was the one I was thinking of. The advancement in both AI and support technology that allows a single vessel to command and maintain a large number of combat drones. So this will actually allows us to control drones as if they are ships. I love this research. What else do we have? Do we have the larger ones yet? Drone satellites. This will also be useful. Engineering upgrades to standard defense satellite tech allows for the launching and rearming of drones from medium and large specialized platforms. So this is one of the reasons why medium-sized platforms are so much better than small ones. We can use them to house our drones, which will really come in handy because that gives them long-range support for our combat. And then we also have COL, Complex Ordnance Launcher. This Complex Ordnance Launcher, an advancement in drone engineering and propagation technology, allows for the grouping of small ordnance into larger, more durable packages that can be fired deep into enemy territory before dispersal. I don't exactly know what this thing does. I haven't researched it before. But I believe also, since we got this, we can research autonomous drone, and then this will allow us to build larger drone ships. Because I think there's one that's larger than our current ones, and we just don't have the tech for it yet. And that will help us out even more. So yes, we have lots of research now that we can do. I just need to figure out what would be the best plan of action. If we research this one, this will allow us to design cruiser class drone frigates. Or cruiser class command ships, my bad, which will allow us to maintain a much larger military, which could give us advantage against the enemy. Because right now our main issue is the enemy numbers. They bring a lot of cruisers in. Drone satellites would help in the future. Drone squadrons would be nice too. It will take a really long time to research, but that would mean we could have a complete drone army, launch all of our drones, and then control them manually instead of having the AI control them. So that is really nice. We also have fire control for better weapon accuracy. Boarding pods would be nice. I think right now we need to just increase our numbers. We have the industry to pump out a lot of ships, but we can't really bring enough of the ships out to really do some damage. So I think at the moment I'm going to get data synergy so that we can get cruiser class command ships. This will help us out big time.
Our women will solve this mystery.
Yeah, lots of exciting research to do now. We're really happy that we got that. But now, let's go ahead and start making our cruiser class ships. So the first thing I want, also we do need to start getting better weapons. I think after we get that, we're going to start researching weapons that we can use on our ships, because we still have nothing but missiles from the very beginning of the game. So let's go ahead and I want to make you point defense. We'll make all of these in the back point defense. Battle Bridge. Oh wait, we got what is it? Strafe? There we go. Yep, we just need better technology now. Let's make everything beamers because that's our best weapon at the moment. So I think once we get the once we get cruiser commanders, I'm gonna start focusing on getting more of a variety of weapons. Because at the moment we just don't have much. We have point defense, beamers, and missiles. And we started with missiles. So yeah, we have a lot of work to do there. But let's see. This is purely an attack one because this is our assault cruiser. And we don't have any armor yet either. Yeah, we have a lot of research we need to do. There's a lot of things we can do to actually really make this better. So this will be our destroyer class.
It is a most cunning design, Morrigi.
Really? You call this cunning? And then we will have point defense. I guess we'll keep it with... Wait a minute. So a point defense hard point is one that focuses on point defense. Do we get a destroyer class that's like that? We do. Okay. I might have to redesign my shield class. I didn't know that. I normally don't research point defense, so that's new to me. But let's go ahead and get point defense and point deflector, because you are the shield class. So up here, we'll give you some lasers. And then these will all be point defense. And then lasers. So we have our deflectors. Okay, and then this one will be... I couldn't think of a really good name, so we're just going to call it the Shield Cruiser.
We will remember the plan of this ship, my Khan.
Okay, and then now if we go to... which one is it? An extended range. Not refinery come with these? Okay. Do we... Ooh. You saw nothing. Shut up, Microsoft. God dang it. Okay, now that that shenanigan is over. I'm sorry about that. I accidentally clicked off the side of my my computer and it minimized the game. So do we need... Hang on. I thought we automatically come with drone frigates. Maybe that's why we need drone... Oh. Oh. I'm dumb. Okay, so I thought way too much into this. Drone squadrons doesn't actually improve your drones so you can actually control them the way you want. It allows you to put a drone module onto your cruiser class ships. Didn't know that. Okay, good to know. So we can't have a drone class cruiser yet because we don't have that ability. All we can have is our aggressive one, our defensive one, and let's go ahead and build a refinery. Refinery, I want you to have Hammerhead as your bridge. You will have... We'll put Interceptor as your fighter. You're going to have a lot of defensive weapons because that means if you show up to battle, which you're not supposed to show up to battle, you're most likely going to die. So let's go ahead and put that. You, point defense, and beamers. Not red laser. I don't know why I clicked that. Because that would keep you nice and cheap. All you're supposed to do is refuel the fleet. and serve as a giant tanker. So, let's go ahead and save you, name you refinery.
It is a most cunning design, Morrigi.
And now we will design our first missile defense platform. And pretty much all I'm going to do is have everything point defense and everything missiles. And we'll keep that until we get the drone ones. And then we'll switch this out for drone.
We will remember the plan of this ship, my kind.
Alrighty. Well, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode. We finally got cruiser technology. That is going to help us out big time. We can't really design really good cruiser ships yet because we need different types of weapons. We're definitely getting to the point in this game where I need to research more weapons. So we will get the cruiser squadron research, which will allow us to build cruiser class squadrons or cruiser class commanders and allow us to have a lot more ships on the map. And then we're probably going to start focusing on getting more weapons. We need more weapons. We need to do more damage against the enemy because they're starting to get too strong. And if we don't find a way to slow them down, they're going to start pushing us back, and it's going to inevitably be our downfall. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoy this. Please leave a like if you did. If you like what I do, consider subscribing, and I'll check you guys out in the next video. Until then, this is Captain Soban signing out.
Good work with the Kal-El frigate, Workers 5 and 7. I'm sure they'll forget to thank us later.
You got that right.
Worker 12, did you track down those suit beacons we picked up in Sector 43?
Sorry, Command. We found the suits, but the 4 dogs didn't have a chance to get their helmets on. We tagged them for the burial ships.